Ananya never imagined that a simple dream would take her so far from home. She grew up in India in a small town filled with love festivals and family laughter. But she always felt something different inside her, a passion for music stories and the magic of K-pop. When she received a scholarship to study in Seoul, her parents hugged her tightly. Her mother said, "Follow your dreams, but never forget who you are." Ananya promised she wouldn't. As Ananya arrived in Seoul, the bustling city overwhelmed her senses with its bright lights and lively sounds. She wandered the streets feeling the pulse of the city as K-pop melodies danced in the air. In her university classroom, she discovered friends from all walks of life united by their love for music and culture. Ananya soon found herself standing on stage at a university talent show, pouring her heart into a K-pop song that captivated the audience. With each note, she embraced her passion, feeling the thrill of connection with her new friends as they cheered her on. Seoul was beautiful, but overwhelming. The language was new, the culture was different, and sometimes she felt alone. To comfort herself, she listened to K-pop songs every night. One voice especially touched her heart, that of Jaemin, the leader of a famous idol group. His songs were not just music, they felt like emotions. On weekends, she would join the throngs of fans who gathered to celebrate their favorite stars. The energy was contagious, wrapping around her like a warm embrace. Each note from Jaemin resonated with her, filling the void that loneliness had created. In a quaint cafe, she found solace among fellow fans, exchanging stories about their experiences and dreams. The air was thick with laughter and shared enthusiasm, reminding her that she wasn't alone in this foreign land. One sunny afternoon, she discovered a hidden cherry blossom park where petals danced in the breeze. Sitting there, immersed in Jaemin's voice, she felt a sense of belonging amidst the beauty surrounding her. As days turned into weeks, she ventured into lively street markets, eager to embrace the flavors of Korea. Each bite was an adventure, and with every new taste, her connection to this city deepened. One evening, her friend invited her to a concert. The stadium was full of lights and energy. When Jaemin stepped on stage, the crowd screamed. But Ananya stood quietly, her eyes shining with admiration. During the performance, Jaemin's eyes met hers for a brief second. It wasn't dramatic, it was soft, almost like recognition. After the show, she left early, unaware that fate had already written something new. The echoes of the concert lingered in her mind as she journeyed home. The memories replayed like a dream, hinting at a new beginning. In that moment, Ananya realized that she wanted to chase after her own dreams. She took a deep breath, ready to embrace the journey that lay ahead. With every note, she felt closer to her dreams, inspired by that unforgettable concert. As she took the stage, she felt that same thrill she experienced when she first saw Jaemin perform. The applause felt like a warm embrace, affirming that she was exactly where she belonged. In that moment, surrounded by newfound friends, she understood the power of music and connection. Her heart was full of stories waiting to be told, each note a step closer to her dreams. With each recorded note, she felt like she was finally sharing a piece of her soul with the world. After the show, she left early, unaware that fate had already written something new. Near the exit, she dropped her sketchbook. Inside were song ideas, dreams, and lyrics she had written, some in English, some in Korean. Jaemin found it backstage. He was surprised. The notebook was not about him. It was about music, pure and honest creativity. He felt something different, not fan admiration, but genuine passion. He asked his team to find the owner. As the band members examined the pages, they couldn't help but feel an undeniable connection to the emotions captured within. Jaemin, inspired by the authenticity of the sketches, decided to take matters into his own hands. He felt a spark of urgency to discover who this mysterious artist was, hoping to share the stage with someone who shared his love for music. Days passed, and Jaemin's team tirelessly searched for clues, reaching out on social media and even posting flyers around the neighborhood. Meanwhile, the young woman sat in a quaint cafe, completely unaware of the treasure she had lost and the journey it had sparked. She doodled absent-mindedly, her mind still echoing with the melody of the concert, filled with dreams of creating something beautiful. When Ananya returned to collect her notebook, she was nervous and emotional. Standing in front of her idol felt unreal. Jaemin smiled gently and said, "You write with your heart." She replied softly, "I only write what I feel." For the first time, he saw her not as a fan, but as a creative soul. In that moment, Ananya felt a surge of confidence, her heart racing as she stepped closer to him. Jaemin, noticing her enthusiasm, encouraged her to share her creative ideas, creating an open space for inspiration between them. Ananya began to open up, sharing her dreams and aspirations, her passion igniting the room. Jaemin listened intently, his admiration growing as he witnessed her creative spirit come to life on the pages of her notebook. They started meeting occasionally for cultural projects, but life was not simple. He was an idol with schedules, pressure, and public attention. She was a student trying to build her own future. They both knew something was growing between them, but they also knew the world would not make it easy. One evening, Jaemin said quietly, "If I choose my heart, I may lose my world." Ananya answered with tears in her eyes, "And if I leave, I may lose mine." Silence filled the space between them. They decided not to rush anything. Instead, they supported each other's dreams. Ananya focused on her studies. Jaemin continued performing. Weeks turned into months as Ananya poured herself into her studies, striving to create a bright future. Jaemin captivated audiences night after night, blending his love for music with the pressures of fame. Despite their busy lives, they found comfort in the knowledge that they were supporting each other even from afar. Each text message and phone call became a lifeline, reminding them of the bond they shared amidst the chaos. Yet unspoken fears lingered between them, creating a tension that neither dared to address. Whenever he sang, he remembered the girl who didn't scream, but listened. Whenever she felt lonely, she remembered the artist who valued her words. Their love wasn't loud. It wasn't public. It was patient. Years later, at a global music event celebrating cultural exchange, Jaemin looked into the audience. Among thousands of lights, he saw her, Ananya, now confident, successful, smiling. Their eyes met again, not as idol and fan, but as two people who grew because of each other. And in that silent moment, they understood. Sometimes love doesn't need a dramatic ending. Sometimes love is simply two dreams walking together, even from different worlds. Fade out. In that instant, memories flooded back. Late-night conversations shared dreams and moments of understanding that had shaped them both. Jaemin felt a rush of emotions as he strummed the strings of his guitar, pouring his heart into the song dedicated to her. Ananya's heart raced, realizing that the quiet bond they had formed over the years had never truly faded. It had only deepened. As the melody filled the air, it carried with it a promise of new beginnings and the strength of love that had quietly endured the test of time.